Hey guys, welcome back to Brickwater Bay. Really excited to show you this building. This is a sitcom complex. I've been talking about it for a while. Um, Obviously, it's something that a lot of people have. Well, this side of it, anyhow. This is a Brick Artisan design, and it is absolutely spectacular. It's a costly set to say the least. You've obviously got Friends Central Park. You've got Joey and Monica's apartments in here. I've then got the office sets in there. I think I've done New Girl and the Big Bang Theory. So in order to build this, you need to buy the Lego office set, Big Bang set, Central Park, and the apartment set. So there's 4 sets in this. Sorry, 5 sets in this, because I've also got Brothor's penthouse as well, which is the Thor set. So yeah, there's 5 different Lego sets inside of this, and I'm not even done with this building yet. I would estimate that at this moment in time, this has cost me around £1,000 to build. So it's not a cheap one, but it's very impressive and very large. Like I said, normally you would just have the one side of the building. I've inverted the instructions to make the other side of the building so it sits back to back. I've got it rotating so you can see all angles of it. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. One of the things that I did find though, some of the floors are different heights to others. So once I built it and put it side by side, none of the floors actually lined up with each other, which to most people probably wouldn't bother them, but to me it made me feel a little bit uncomfortable. So I had to take each floor apart individually and adjust them to make sure that they were the exact same studs high all the way through. So it's quite a bit of work. So I've done quite a bit of modifications to this building in order to get it to sit so that these bricks here sit next to each other all the way down. Obviously, he does the Central Park. He also does a pub as well. I can't remember what the name of the pub is. And my original plan was to buy the design for the pub and invert it to the other side. But I'd also got the Lego supermarket set, which is just here. Here in the UK, we have a shop called Asda, and Asda bought out a special edition one with additional sticker sets. So I've opted to turn this ground floor into a custom-made Asda, which I really, really like. It gets a lot of attention when we go to the shows. So yeah, I've got Asda on this side, Central Park on the other, and then the building, the flats above, offices on this side, flats on this side. I have plans to do maybe another 2 floors, might even squeeze it to 3. I mean, 3 would take it up to about here, which would be similar sort of height to the Avengers Tower. So I do want it a little bit lower than that. So probably another 2 floors, 1 either side, just to give it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors on one side, 7 on the other. I went for the rooftop garden. Again, I inverted it to go on here. This is a design by Brick Artisan as well. It's all Brick Artisan apart from the Asda, to be honest. The way that I invert the instructions is when I download the PDF, so I just go into Adobe PDF and flip the instructions. There are a few parts that you need to be aware of that you need to replace. There's a few like wedge plates where they're at an angle, and you just have to buy the opposite direction of it. So yeah, I got caught out on a few of those when I was building it. Luckily, I have lots of spares, so I managed to just go through and find the right parts. I think I had to order 1 of them to make sure it all went together properly. But yeah, this is my sitcom complex, and this is the first part of this building. So like I said, another couple of floors on top. But I've also designed a multi-story car park, which is going to sit on the back of here. The multi-story car park holds 24 vehicles, and it has ramps and everything. So it works in the traditional car park way. I've tried to stay away from the Lego lift gimmick and try to keep it as realistic as possible. So I'll show you the car park now. This is the front side of the car park. You'll notice there's some yellow tiles with nothing written on them. These will have NCP on them, and there's the same on the rear as well. NCP is a UK car park. The design itself looks very similar to the Sitcom complex, similar sort of colours and bricks. Obviously, I've not got the grey cornerstones on the car park. It would have been a little bit complicated to work them into it because of the heights and the layers, etc. And I thought if they're not going to match identically, I wouldn't have them on at all, and I would have it as almost a freestanding building. But yeah, the front edge has got the elevator entrance and car park entrance down in the bottom right hand corner. I've just put a few bits of grubbery and trees and plantation around the front as well. But the car park itself is quite a tall building. Looking at it from the other side, you'll see the entrance for the vehicles. There's a little barrier there, and again, there's the 3 yellow tiles which will have NCP written on them. It's 5 floors in total, and it will cater for 24 different cars or vehicles. The top floor obviously gives me more space for more vehicles, as there's only one up ramp. There's no down ramp on it. But the building will sit nicely next to the Sitcom complex and just be something a little bit different that no one else has in their city. So the car park that I've just shown you will form part of the extension of my city going in that direction. Obviously, like I said before, it's going to be extended by an additional 4 base plates. The car park itself sits on 4 base plates. This model here is 2 base plates wide and 1.5 base plates deep. So the whole building as a whole, which will be similar sort of heights to each other, the whole building as a whole will be 3.5 base plates across the front and 2 base plates deep. So it's going to be a real big statement building in the back corner. And this is what I was saying in the previous video about the Daily Bugle, the construction site, the Avengers Tower. It's all getting a lot higher in the back end of the city, with the plan of that being like the backdrop against the clouds. So yeah, I'm going to get this one stripped down. There's lots of different floors to go through on this one. So I'll get it all stripped down. We'll have a quick look inside. Once we've done that, I'll get it back together and we'll get it back into the city. This is the last building to go into the city, which forms the actual city itself. Obviously, I have buildings across the seafront, which will be the next videos that we move on to. But this is the last one that completes the main part of the city. So let's get it stripped down, have a look inside, and then get it placed to this building. And it takes up quite a lot of space when you strip it all down. So let's move to the far end and work our way back. So this all sits above the Asda side of the building. This is all inverted in the opposite direction to what Brick Artisan designed. So this is the rooftop garden, which is absolutely stunning. I've put cobblestones all over the top, just for a little bit of difference. As you know, I tile all of the tops of my buildings, and this one I thought I would do something a little bit different on. And then moving on to the first floor of the office building, and the incorporation of the original sets is absolutely amazing. Obviously, a lot of the desks and drawers and everything are exactly the same, but the way he integrates them is really good. I've actually got a blue window in here. It shouldn't be, it should be a clear one, but I ran out. You won't see that once the car park's in. This is the second floor of the office complex, and obviously it's got quite a cool office sign on here. With this one, it's a little bit cleverer because this section here actually slides out, all the way out actually, so you can see the office. And I believe that's similar to the original set, but the way that he's incorporated that is genius in my opinion. We've then got the New Girl set. This one doesn't have an official Lego set, but he's designed it based on the New Girl apartment. Me and my partner went through a phase where we were a little bit obsessed with New Girl and watched them all, so I felt I should have that within the city as well. Then I've got the Asda building. This is my own design in here. I ended up with loads and loads of different supermarket items over the years of collecting bits. So designed all this myself. You've got a whole row of freezers across the back here, and then the counter down at the front here. You've then got Central Park, which a lot of you will have seen previously. Quite a few people have got this building. It's absolutely stunning. Lovely, lovely building. And then you got the Big Bang Theory. This is where it starts getting expensive. I think I paid about £100 for my Big Bang Theory, but I don't think you'll get one for anywhere near that these days. But the set itself fits so well, and he's even got the hallway going down to Leonard and Sheldon's bedrooms. And then the first of the Friends sets is the Joey and Chandler's apartment. Again, he's managed to retain the original flooring in here. The seats all work exactly the same. He's got the 2 bedrooms for Joey and Chandler as well. You can go into the details of putting pizza boxes on Joey's bed. And then you've got the bathroom in here. So the apartment, he's managed to replicate it extremely well into the building. You've then got Monica's apartment. Again, utilising the bedrooms, making sure that it looks realistic. He's done a cracking job on this one as well. And then finally, you've got Brothor's penthouse apartment. And then I've got Brothor drunk coming out on the balcony. And then that's the roof, which goes on top of Brothor's apartment. So yeah, a really big set. Let's get it put back together and get it popped into the city. You'll see me struggle with this one. It's extremely heavy, but it looks absolutely stunning when it's in. So let's get it all back together and in the city. All right, and this building literally just pops on this corner here to complete the city. You have to excuse the mess in the background. There's my son's city there, and then I use that side to store all of my buildings on while I'm doing these videos. So there's lots and lots of bits going on over there. But as you can see, the building looks absolutely stunning on this corner. I really, really like this building. I like the colours of it. I like the contrast it has against the Lego buildings. I like the scale of it. I think it fits well with the Lego buildings. I know it's a big building compared to the standard Lego ones, but I feel like it fits into the city really, really well. It gets a lot of attention at all of the shows. A lot of people want to see inside of it, which can be a bit of a nightmare. I am really looking forward to getting lights in this one. It will allow you to see in through the windows and see what's actually inside the floors without me having to take it apart as well. So as I was saying before about the car park, that's going to sit on here and come to about here. It's similar sort of design to this, same colours. So yeah, it'll be about this sort of height, the car park. The plan is for the flats to be a bit higher. But that's next year and beyond that, getting all that in. I've got a big shipping harbour that I want to do as well. But this is the Sitcom complex. I'll do you a few quick shots around it. I hope you enjoy it and I hope you like the building. It's very unique to me. I've never seen anyone else invert them like this before. So yeah, I'll show you around.